Hey guys, it's MissCharlottie and welcome back to another video on this channel. Today's a slightly different video, as you should be able to tell by the title and the thumbnail, as today I'm talking you through and showing you guys my experience getting my very first tattoo. Now, I'm really excited. I actually can't believe I'm making this video. Like, firstly, I didn't really think I was ever gonna get a tattoo, just because I'm that type of person who would need a push to get something like a tattoo. Like with piercings, I'm fine. I actually have 7 ear piercings, and like piercings are chill because if I don't like them, don't have to put earrings in, and the holes are like really tiny. But tattoos, like, obviously are very permanent, and I have wanted tattoos before, and so I decided to give Twitch the opportunity to make me go and get a tattoo. Don't know if that was a good idea. Okay, let me give you a bit of backstory. So previously in life, I have wanted a tattoo. I'd actually drawn versions of tattoos that I'd like, the main one being a bunch of flowers. In general, I just thought a really cute flower tattoo on my wrist, on my rib cage, on my ankle, somewhere like that I thought would be really nice. But I never went and got one. I just felt like I needed a bit of a push to get a tattoo. I wasn't really feeling like getting one at any point, so I just didn't really get one. Then my 1-year affiliate anniversary came up on Twitch, which some of you guys know about. I did post the VOD here on YouTube, so you can go check that out if you'd like to see the chaos that was that stream. I ended up making it a subathon, which basically means if you gift certain amount of subs and get us to certain numbers of total subs for that stream, you unlock different goals for you guys to get rewards almost. So we changed my Twitter profile picture. It was very cursed. Chat got to choose my pizza, and they made a very awful pizza at that. Can you see? And finally, for 150 subs, I put it there as a goal that was going to be the final goal that was never going to be reached. I want to completely reiterate, I really didn't think we were going to get the goal because it's a stupid amount of subs. My wonderful friend and mod Casey decided towards the end of the subathon, when I was really tired, everything was fine. Like, it had been a really lovely, successful stream. I had enjoyed myself. People were being so generous. Casey decided to gift 53 subs. I think it was 53 subs. Yes, queen. Casey! Casey,
what the hell, Casey?
What the fuck off! Actually, fuck off! I proceeded to just swear at her very aggressively. That's kind of how I deal with shock, I think. I just it's not in an angry way. It's in like a disbelief. Swearing in disbelief. I think that's what happened. But we hit the goal, and I was getting a tattoo. So that's a bit crazy. So that's, I guess, what brings us to the second part, which is actually designing the tattoo, which is exciting. So I had a really cool idea where I wanted to create a mood board of what I wanted for my tattoo, which I knew was going to be flowers. At one point, I wanted it to be my favorite flower, which is cherry blossom, because it's a beautiful flower. However, super detailed when you draw it, and I didn't really want a super detailed kind of cluttered tattoo, I guess. I wanted it to be a fine line tattoo with not too much detail, like just basically an outline. So I ended up scrapping the idea and just thinking, let me just draw some flowers. Now, my sister is really amazing in art, and so I was like, Christina, maybe you could draw my tattoo, and then it would be amazing because I would have your drawing on my skin. And we thought that was a really good idea, so we sat down one day and we started doing some doodles. I ended up drawing what I basically wanted, and Christina was like, wow, it looks really good. Why don't we just go with your drawing? So didn't think that was gonna happen, and I was kind of a bit like, oh god, my own drawing on my skin. Like, it's a little bit scary just because, I don't know, it's something that I want. Like, I wanted my tattoo to look perfect, I guess, and I didn't think I was capable of drawing something really nice, but I was like, you know what, I'll give this to a tattoo artist and they can redraw it, and then we can put it on my skin, and then it will look really good, because I did like the design that we came up with. So I booked the tattoo artist, which is very exciting, and I scheduled it for when Matty's coming to visit down in London, and the day finally comes. I'm super nervous. I've tried to eat well as best as possible, and I end up driving to the appointment because apparently it's fine. I decided, by the way, that I wanted it on my wrist, which is exciting, my left wrist. So then we got there. The tattoo place was really nice. Everyone was super duper friendly. I was getting very nervous though. It was kind of like excitement as well as being nervous, kind of like anticipation anxiety. I get that a lot when I'm waiting to get something done, like an appointment, meeting someone. I just get this like weird anxiousness where I feel a bit sick, but it's overall like it's a good feeling at the same time, which doesn't really make any sense. Who says good feeling and anxiety in the same fucking sentence. We get in there and the guy comes over to me and he's like, so this is what you want done, right? And he's just got a photocopy or a printout of my drawing. And I was like, oh yeah, that's it. And he was like, okay, I'm just gonna go stencil it. And then I was like, oh no, it's just gonna be my drawing. He's not gonna draw my drawing and make it look beautiful. It's just gonna be my drawing. Now, it wasn't a bad drawing at all. Like, it looked fine. I don't know why. I kind of presumed the artist would redo it just to make it look perfect. But I guess because I scanned over a drawing, they were like, okay, we'll just use this one. So that was exciting. Turns out we were gonna use my exact drawing on my own skin, which is really cool because it means that I designed and I drew my own tattoo, which is wild. So then we got in there. Matthew was allowed to come in and record, which was exciting. So I have footage of the whole tattoo process. I sat down. I asked to sit down. So there was like, this is so embarrassing. There was like the surface which had like cellophane or like cling film on it for which I was gonna put my arm on. And I just presumed because of COVID that was just to cover the seat and I was gonna sit there. So I was like, oh, do I sit there? And they were like, nope, your arm's gonna go there. You can sit on the seat. And I felt really embarrassed. So it started off really, really well. Just me being socially awkward. Great, wonderful. So we sat down and they did the stencil, put it on my arm. It leaves like a blue drawing of what the tattoo looks like. And then basically they traced and tattoo on top. So we did that once, didn't quite like the position of it. So then he rubbed it off, did it again. And the second time I was like, yes, I like this. And then he was like, okay, let's start. And I was like, oh, okay, it's happening. I remember telling him like, I'm really nervous. And looking at Matthew like, I'm nervous. I didn't know what to expect because obviously tattoos are meant to be painful, but like, I didn't know what kind of pain it was gonna be. I was like, is it gonna be excruciating? Am I gonna be crying? I didn't know really what to expect. So, started off and it felt so strange. So obviously it's like a tattoo pen and it vibrates a lot. So at first, like, I felt pain, but the vibrations kind of help, if that makes sense. It kind of feels like really intense feelings of uncomfortable rather than painful. I would honestly say out of 7, the pain was like a 4. It wasn't actually that bad at all. I will say when he got closer to the hand to do the bottom of the tattoo design, when it was like right near my hand, that was very painful. I kept wincing and closing my eyes and doing this. And you can definitely see it in the footage. It was so embarrassing. But in general, I got through it. It took like 10 minutes, if even that. It was so super quick and I remained fairly calm. I just kept looking over at Matty and I was like, oh, okay, this bit's a bit painful, but it was all fine. And it was really fascinating watching it happen and seeing it actually on my skin and being like, oh my God, this is real. Like the whole time, I guess I was just thinking like, this doesn't feel real. Even now when I look at my tattoo, I'm like, it doesn't seem very real. But yeah, I got it all done and then we wrapped it and the aftercare was all fine. I think I kept it wrapped for 1 day, changed the wrap, and then we took it off. Now I just keep applying coconut oil to make sure that the healing process is all good and it keeps it nice and exfoliated. Not exfoliated, moisturized. That's what I meant. Why do I always confuse those two words? And it's kind of still in the healy stage. It still has like some peely skin stuff. In general, I'm super happy with it, like really obsessed. I keep looking at my wrist and I'm like, oh my God, I got a tattoo. It's so exciting. And I guess without further ado, you guys should see the tattoo, even though you've seen little sneak peeks. But this is my tattoo. Here it is. I'm gonna have proper close-ups of it because you probably can't see it too well. But as you can see, it's on my wrist here and I really, really love it. It's really exciting. I think it's a nice, small, delicate tattoo and it's in a place that is just really pretty and I can look at it and other people can see it as well. And yeah, I'm just really, really happy and excited about it. But yeah, I guess that was the story of how Twitch got me my very first tattoo. I hope you enjoyed the footage and all that stuff. And thank you everyone that helped me get the tattoo in the first place and contributed to that. I really, really do appreciate it. But thank you so much. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, please do give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, what tattoos do you have? I love talking to people about their tattoos. Even before I got this one, tell me your favorite tattoo if you've got many, or if you want to get a tattoo, tell me all about it in the comments. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on to receive a notification every time I upload a video on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and sometimes live stream on Saturdays at 2 PM BST. And that is pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!